What is going on, guys? Chris here. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, definitely consider subscribing because my goal for 2021 is to reach 5,000 subscribers, and that's not really a big number. So if you like this video, definitely consider subscribing. So I want to make this video pretty much as fast as possible. This is basically 20 YouTube video ideas for photographers and filmmakers who are just struggling to find content for their channel. These 20 video ideas I feel like will really help your channel if you're struggling to come up with ideas that give you a lot of views, as well as things that can generally just be fun to make. So let's get right into this. I have my list right here. So number one is what's in my camera bag. This is probably the most consistent yearly video you can make, and you can have it even broken down throughout the year. Like the first half of the year, let's say you have some specific gear, but let's say you change your gear, so you can make another video later in the year, like an update video. So yeah, a what's in my camera bag video is definitely gonna do well on your channel. They're oftenly searched as people are always looking into what camera gear they should put in their camera bag. They're also just very entertaining to watch. I feel like they're the most consistently watched YouTube video about photography and filmmaking. The next thing that's definitely going to do well on your channel is a review of your camera. Camera reviews get tons of views. If you just get a brand new camera, test it out a bit and make a review on it. So for example, my camera here, the Canon R6, when I got it back in around November, I made a first impressions video, vlogging, best settings to use, a full review. So I was able to create a bunch of content about my camera, and it always gets a lot of views, especially if it's a brand new camera, because people are always searching what camera to get and reviews on cameras to see which one they should buy. The next thing, pretty obvious, review of a lens. Lenses, like cameras, grab a lot of attention for photographers and filmmakers because lenses are extremely important. So making a review of your lens can definitely help out other photographers and filmmakers. So yeah, I highly recommend making a review of your lens. That was a mouthful. The next thing to help my channel out a bit is making a tutorial on how you color grade your video. Let's say you have established a certain look, or you just like the way you color grade your videos. There are definitely people out there who are getting into the game, who are looking for ways how to color grade their videos. So making a tutorial about how you color grade your videos can definitely be helpful to many people. The next thing, but more focused on photography, is how you edit your photos. If you've established a certain look, definitely make a tutorial about how you edit your pictures. Let's say you've made a preset, you can now convince your audience to buy that preset. The next thing that a lot of photographers and filmmakers can relate to, so it can be a fun video to make, is camera gear you regret buying. I made one just a few weeks back and I got a lot of feedback from people who've experienced similar things. The next thing you can do, which is basically on the other side of the coin, is what is your favorite camera gear? Basically, throughout your career as a photographer or filmmaker or YouTuber, what's the camera gear that you've really enjoyed the most or has had such a great impact on your career? The next thing you could talk about is your process of making a video. If you're a creative filmmaker, then that can be very interesting to other filmmakers. If you're just a YouTuber, then figuring out how you set up your videos and all that can be very fascinating to people who want to get into those industries. The next thing, very important, and a lot of people search this, is how to charge for your client videos. A lot of people getting into the photography and filmmaking game always get nervous about how much they should charge, so they definitely look to YouTubers or more experienced people on how they charge for their client videos. In the topic of clients, you can definitely make a video about how you get more clients, what kind of promotion tactics, how you may use social media or business cards, or what you do in order to get more clients. Another video that does very well on YouTube for photographers and filmmakers is how to film yourself. A lot of people are indie filmmakers, solo YouTubers, or people who just don't have a lot of friends around them who can help them make videos. So making tutorials about how you can film yourself or how you can make videos by yourself is always very helpful. Another thing that gets tons of views on YouTube is how to film B-roll. B-roll is probably the most universally sexy thing you can put in a video. B-roll is basically like that slow motion video that emphasizes the cinematic or puts the subject of the video more focused on a particular item or something, just slow motion, buttery goodness. So making a tutorial about how to shoot B-roll is definitely going to help your channel, as a lot of people are searching how to do that. Another thing, going back to camera gear, is versus video. If you have two different microphones, why not make a video comparing the two, as there are definitely other people out there who may be questioning which one they should buy. So if you do a versus video with two different types of camera gear, you can help out a lot of people who are trying to figure out what to buy. Another thing that definitely helps your YouTube channel is if you can collaborate with other people in the same niche, and this niche being photography and filmmaking. I've kind of struggled to find that, but I'm starting to find people in my niche that I can make YouTube videos with. And this definitely helps your channel, as you get some of their subscribers and they can get some of yours, and you guys can both grow together. The next thing you can do is basically a how to grow video. There are always people searching up how to grow on YouTube, how to grow on Instagram. So if you're an Instagram photographer, you can talk about the tips and tricks you use on maybe upload schedules or anything you know on how to be more successful as an Instagram photographer or a YouTube filmmaker. The next thing you can do, and that a lot of people like to watch, is making a travel film. Whether it's in the city you currently live, it's kind of weird because I live in Paris and I've yet to make a video about Paris, but making travel films are always super entertaining. And if you're going to a new city or if you live in a city that's already really interesting, definitely make a video about it. Try to show your point of view of that city in a very cinematic and beautiful way. And the next you could do, if you're a filmmaker and you want to post something on YouTube that shows kind of your work, make a short film. Short films are really awesome to watch, especially if they're short and they're really punching and have a lot of deep meaning. It can be very entertaining to watch on YouTube. The next thing you can do that I've seen a lot of YouTubers do is make a motivational skit. We're all working to grow our YouTube channels, to grow our businesses. So making a video that motivates people is definitely something that people like to watch to help them be more motivated to grow their channel or grow their business. The next thing you can do is a documentary. I see a lot of YouTubers take a break from posting tutorials or gear reviews and decide to make a documentary about something interesting, whether it's someone they know that does something interesting or any current event that they find fascinating that they think they can capture in a really cool way. And lastly, something that I find super interesting myself, what are your photography and filmmaking goals? We are all photographers and filmmakers from all over the world, and it's really fascinating to see what other photographers and filmmakers are aspiring or trying to create and watching them on that journey, because that kind of inspires you to create more content for yourself and grow and go on your own journey. So yeah, that's pretty much my list. I try to make it as short as possible. If you like the video, definitely drop a like down below and consider subscribing as I make videos all about photography and filmmaking and all sorts of stuff like that. Hopefully this video was helpful for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.